Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nightmare Collective. I'm Chris. Thanks for stopping by and watching my video for all my Friday the 13th Steelbooks. All right, so I just wanted to kind of show these off because I really haven't shown these off. Plus I got a very special one at the end that I have been looking for and I finally found. All right, so let's go through these. These are all of the Paramount ones that they've been releasing over the last couple years. And I'm going to show them off. This one is still stuck to the packaging. This is Friday the 13th, the first one. Great back steelbooks. These are amazing. Let's go into the second one, part 2, which is weird. So this one's a little different than the other ones. So for one, this is a matte steelbook. The other ones are all glossy. You can kind of tell the difference even here. It's weird. This one is also $40. So it's a huge uptick. I don't know if they made less of these, more people bought these. I mean, part 2 is great, but I don't know. But there's the front. There's the back again, and again there's the whole thing. So these are awesome steelbooks. Even though I do already own the Screen Factory big thing up there, really like these steelbooks. I just like steelbooks. So when these were coming out, and they're pretty reasonable, between $10 and $20 depending on where you get them from. There's part 3. They're not that bad. Like I said, that's why that one was weird, because it was $40, you know? And then we do have the most recent one, which is Final Chapter, which is awesome. There's the back. There's the full case. And again, I want them to continue doing these with the rest of them. So we have all of them. All right, now for the big boy, the one that I had been waiting for. It took me over a month to get this because I had to import it. I really like Friday the 13th. If you couldn't tell, I've got all these steelbooks and multiple copies of them. This is the Friday the 13th Mondo Steelbook. There's the front, there's the back casing. It's got a slipcover. There it is. This thing is super cool, super different than, you know, a lot of the stuff that you would see from Friday the 13th. And there's the inside. I just really like the orange. You know, it's not typically a color for them. You know, it's more Halloween. We got like the very bright orange Halloween Ends one. But I really like this. I really like, you see the skull there. You can kind of see the skull back here. I don't know. This is a badass release from Mondo. I really like them. If you haven't seen their stuff before, I do have their Pet Cemetery one as well. I don't have a ton of their stuff because it is harder to find. Their steelbooks are super rad. So if you know, like that stuff, they do a lot of Marvel stuff, so they do a lot of other steelbooks as well. The Drive one's super cool. So they have a whole list. You can look up the checklist and kind of see if there's ones that you maybe want to get. You're gonna have to get them secondhand unless you just obviously get the releases right when they come out, which is I had to do this. But I got it for a decent price, you know, finally, and I was super excited to get this and add this to my Mondo collection, my Steelbook collection, and my Friday the 13th collection. All right, so that's all the Steelbooks I have for Friday the 13th. I'm hoping we get some more. I've been looking at some other ones too out in the internet, so I may be adding a few more, and that's all I've got. Thanks for stopping by and looking at all my Friday the 13th Steelbooks. Let me know down below, what's your favorite Friday the 13th? What's your favorite out of these Steelbooks? What would you like to see going forward from Steelbooks, you know, for Friday the 13th? You know, all of that down below. If you like what I do here, consider becoming part of the collective. And I'm going to link some videos for you now. All right, so I recently did Warm Bodies from Lionsgate with a 4K review. Check that out. And then I also reviewed Knock at the Cabin, M. Night Shyamalan's recent release, which is kind of a return to form for him. I really enjoyed that movie, so check that out as well. And I'll talk to you guys later.